Hey, good morning. It is Friday, time for our video follow through. And I know that throughout your week, you've probably had people ask you how you're doing. It's actually kind of just like a generic, polite way that we greet each other. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Now, do you ever wonder, like, what would somebody do if you actually told them how you were doing? Because there are days where you just blow it off and you say, oh, I'm good, I'm okay, and you really don't want to get into it because you've just had like the worst experience, right? You just came back from the doctor and you got the bad news, right? Maybe you just had a fight with somebody that you care about, right? Just something bad happened, and you figure, these people don't want to hear this. They don't have time for this. And a lot of times, you know, it's just that kind of casual, polite greeting. But what if each of us really said, no, really, what's going on? How are you doing? Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I just need to talk to somebody. I know that you probably need a lot every day, someone to talk to, someone who's really gonna listen. And that's who God is. And honestly, I think that's who God wants us to be. The kind of people who are not just gonna be polite, we're not just gonna be nice, but we're gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna take the time and I'm gonna listen to what's going on in your life. I'm gonna listen to what's going on in your heart. Now, I'm gonna tell you that that's not easy. To bear the burdens of the people around us is really, really difficult. But see, the thing is that we never do this alone. God is always with us as we deal with this, as we kind of share the burdens of the people around us. See, because when somebody asks me, like how they're doing, or if I ask them, and again, I begin to hear what's going on in their life. See, I know that I can go to God. I know that we can go to God together. And 1 Peter 5 has, again, one of these great promises. We've been talking about these all week. And in verse 6 of 1 Peter 5, he says this. He reminds us, he says, look, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you. Right? He's talking against being prideful. And again, we often think of prideful as being like arrogant and full of ourselves. But when I say to somebody, no, I'm good and I'm not, like I'm okay, but I'm really not, I mean, what else is that? That's pride. That's me saying, you know, I don't need you, I don't need God, I'm good, I can handle it, I'll take it from here. And God's going, really? Because he can see in my heart, he can see in your heart, and he knows what's really going on there. So he's like, look, God will lift you up, he'll exalt you at the proper time. Don't worry, leave that to him. Our posture is to be just aware that we need him. And that involves in verse 7, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. It's not about shouldering all the burden yourself and thinking, oh man, I'm Superman and I can handle it. Right? Time to get rid of the cape and the tights that's in our closets and say, look, I'm not a superhero. I don't have superpowers, but I have a God who is beyond a superhero. All powerful, all knowing, all loving, all caring. Sent his son to die for me. And he doesn't want me facing these things alone in my life. Doesn't want you facing your struggles and all the things that stress you out and freak you out. He says, take them to me, right? Cast all those anxieties on him because he cares for you. Right? Maybe you're realizing that for the first time, that there is someone that cares for you. And it's not just anybody, it's the Lord of the universe, that he cares about you. How incredible that is. And I pray that just changes everything about your day and really every day from here on out. Have a great Friday, and just again, cast all those anxieties on him and just know that he loves you and that he's here for you. We'll see you tomorrow for our last video follow through.